of little surrenders. As the bags grew heavy with his blood, he was reminded of a belief he had harbored as a child when upon being told that the human body held 5 pints of blood. He had understood this to mean for your whole life and had grown up with a secret terror of scratches and cuts that he could not believe was not universal.
Oh, that's good.
I did it! I speak in impossible tongues!
Singular. You have transcended to a rarefied realm of language shared by exactly one other person.
Fill in the missing punctuation to read the deciphered text.
It induced a pleasant torpor in him to watch the hose stiffen as his blood filled it, raising itself like the hackles on a frightened animal. Suddenly, however, he detected a sensation at first unexpected, then terrifying. Counterflow. A portion of his blood was swimming upstream, a swarm of red-black clotted eels trying desperately to remain inside of him. A memory is knocked loose. It's a scene from Holocene's favourite novel, a science fiction offering, with elements of horror.
What was that title of the book?
You never got around to reading it, but there's debris from it floating around in your mind. Holocene used to quote it incessantly. Bleed me, baby. Something like that, but not that. Find the book. The text was only part of the cipher, the meta layer.
We need to find his favorite book.
Oh, look. A fresh rung on the abject mental illness ladder. Down we go.
I'm still taking a victory point for this.
You put the cipher away with the feeling of having bested a mighty foe. For now.
There's also his 800-page thesis.
Opera Furiosa.
Fuck
A close
everything.
reading of the operant looming behind the cover page.
We have just been completely stun-locked by this one asshole.
Yeah, we have.
862.
And I was enjoying the past
Like
almost
any
3 hours.
text,
And now we're
begins with an
screeching to
epigram.
wall.
This is the thing we built while the true visionaries were busy kicking around the future. Chairman Kivy to the Unkurt National Party Congress, seconds before committing suicide by gunshot. The impenetrable block of text shows no clear way in, no stepping stones towards legibility. Black bars of redactions beset you at all sides.
Numerous lines of inquiry, all of which, however, can be distilled down to a single question. To what can we attribute the Operant Bureau's relative lack of projection power compared to agencies of a similar budget and manpower? Put simply, why is the Opera not mopping the floor with our so-called competition?
Because
The
you're
Opera
in the
has
fucking
unofficially been
organization.
considered the
That's
last come,
why.
last served among the world's 3 leading intelligence agencies for at least 2 decades.
Excellent question.
That is what the next 600 pages are dedicated to discovering. You flip a few dozen pages on and pluck out a paragraph that seems relevant.
They're doing better than us because they're not stun-locked by reading 500 copies of War and Peace.
The Bureau transformed into an onanistic organization. That is, one that exists solely to satisfy its own circular pleasures, chief among which are hunting for flipped assets and excommunicating its most competent operants.
Roger Klaus Twitchetov, Director General of the Operant Bureau from 58 until his untimely death in 87.
Holocene, to roughly translate what he said, the opera sucks that it chases away talent. The people who are good at this job fucking hate being part of this organization.
Well. Okay.
Opera. More like slopera.
Oh, damn.
Damn, he got him. That was a sick burn. That was like a 10-year-old, right?
You're gonna have to save the game and Alt F4 now. We're not gonna get better than
That's
that.
just uncalled for.
doesn't love a flipped asset hunt?
Mixing metaphors between cannibalism and masturbation, Holocene paints the picture of an operant bureau consuming itself via its obsession with uprooting moles.
Moles.
As for operant excommunications, Holocene is a case in point.
All intrinsic to the self-propagating nature of containment mania. In layman's terms, if the opera were a human being, a psychiatrist would diagnose them as being addicted to self-sabotage, a true master of own goals.
Damn! Owned.
Internal opacity, even when necessary, devolves into bureaucracy with mathematical certainty. It follows that an agency run by a being such as Twitchitov, a vision-bereft bureaucrat at heart, regardless of assent, would view ever-accumulating clearance levels, recursive encryptions, and sanctioned erasures as signs of progress. Unlike cancer, neurodegenerative disease, and rigor mortis, things that actually progress, they are, in truth and practice, portents of institutional paralysis.
Man, this guy's all right, but also he's annoying.
But you can't disagree with him, can you?
I mean, it's just
this is how big wordizations fucking suck.
It's just too bad he's so fucking annoying.
Appendix B, apparently, is wholly dedicated to eviscerating Twitchitov. The text seems genuinely uncertain of what it is more interested in doing, getting to the heart of the opera's problems, or delivering the former director a literary pummeling.
Let's get towards the end and skim the last bit.
A development whose terminal stage is the adversary within. That is, a psychic limbo in which the operant is forced to treat all information, even and perhaps especially that which is opera-provided, as de facto malified, an auto-suspicious routine, a territory from which no assurance is powerful enough to rescue anything.
Distrust as a replicating sickness.
A little heavy on the redactions.
Holocene is
yeah, but you're a spy, so what are you supposed to do?
And maybe you, and possibly himself. Why would someone redact something they wrote from themselves?
Ashley's gone extremely heavy on redactions.
Big thesis, big secrets.
He redacted a document that is meant for his eyes only.
You'd have to ask Holocene. It's clearly personal, as well as professional. You land on a chapter titled The Torrent of One, Reflections on Function and Fall. Torrent kind of sounds like... This section, spanning 20-odd pages, drills down, focusing on a single operand. Holocene considers the career, decisions, and strategic patterns of Operant C. Your skin prickles, caused by sudden static.
Over their career, Operant, henceforth known as Operant C, demonstrated an innate faculty for the craft and tremendous capacity for leadership. Accordingly, the Operant Bureau tasked them with setting up a network in...
He wrote a case study about you.
Of course! Holocene the Opera could see that I had it.
Operant C's talents, regrettably, are only matched by a tremendous capacity for self-sabotage.
Never mind. We're back to unsubstantiated nonsense.
Pursues even menial tasks with relentless intensity. At times, sleep, appetite, and caution are subordinate to efficiency. Identity flattens to pure function. Other times, this drive is pure projection, a barrage of grandiose, quote-unquote, badass claims about whatever big plays are coming next.
He's bad-mouthing us in his own fucking thesis.
Yeah, we might need to put him into a locker.
Sounds like I haven't been going hard enough.
intense concern among their assets and fellow operants. By the culmination, Operant C wasn't burnt out, they were scorched out, razed to the very nerves, maybe gone for good.
Does he say why I'm like this?
I do not wish to indict a fellow operant, but to cement a larger point, one that affects all operants. The Operant Bureau itself is to blame for what I call professional deformations.
Oh, he blames the bosses for why I'm a fuck up.
All right.
How so?
Assignment failed. It couldn't help but fail. Assuming Operant C survived the collapse, she was duly remanded to Satellite Facility B, aka the notorious Freezer. Isolation with no end date. The ideal agency, one worthy of trust, could amplify competence and care for ailing pathologies. But here, what starts as aptitude or temperament quickly curdles. Let us give the opera credit where due, as it has mastered something after all. Producing the long-term casualties that prop up its own structural monstrosity.
It folds.
Now let's put some points into poetics, see if we can figure this shit out.
The weight of the thesis threatens to strain your hand muscles.
Decent chances.
Let's exert, sure. Wow, disastrous.
He thinks he's so clever with all the dense prose and redactions and hypertextuality. Quick.
Given those parameters, only a masochistic fool would raise a hand for the opera's cause.
Wait, I agree with this.
Who cares? This isn't about ethics.
I'm not
This is
doing
about
that.
ethics in games journalism. Right.
Alright, so we might not be smart enough for this after all.
You remember when people used to say that and they expected to be taken seriously?
I do remember that. I need to
Good
I
God,
need
what a cringe time we lived
a
in.
cigarette.
And it's like, okay, if you say that now, it's you just look at them, you shrug, and you're like, what game journalism?
Exactly.
Where'd it go? Where'd they all go? Tell me. They're either working for game companies if they're lucky enough to not get fired, or they're just gone.
Do you want to try to go find this bagman?
Well, we're at 9:56.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure out who this guy, what this guy's deal is. The time we have left.
Bagman gestures wildly.
Bagman,
I know all
Bagman.
about the boss.
Wow.
When did that happen? How? We're at 12. What the fuck?
Just listening to him talk breaks you. Oh, that's good, actually.
What else are they?
Now ask yourself.
That's fucking good, actually.
It's like, oh no, you started watching Fox News. -1
Delirium
to gray
maxed out
matter.
instantaneously.
Let's not watch the television, actually.
Let's actually just go outside.
Let's touch grass, yes.
Should probably call Bagman from our phone in our room, actually.
Bagman. There's a game they played on Giant
I think we got his
Bomb
number
once.
from watching the program before.
There's a game they played on Giant Bomb once where there's a character that just goes, Bagman.
Raw information
Like an
analyzes
arcade game.
itself. On the
Cascade.
Oh, I guess, Guess we have to
You
actually
need a
get
new
a payphone to call Bagman.
Yeah, you need a new phone.
New phone.
Maybe you
who
can find
dis?
one of those. You can find one of those Garfield phones at the beach. Did you ever hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh my god! All right, let me get a. Let me find the. Let's see here. Garfield phones, beach. So somewhere in France, there was mysteriously a bunch of Garfield landline phones that kept washing up
You
on
pick
the
up the
beach.
payphone's handset.
They
Dolphin
found out that
Williams smiles at
apparently
you.
this
Its
giant
eyes
storage
wide.
container of them just washed up somewhere nearby. And so
Hello and
over
welcome to the reality situation. Before we begin, I just need to check. Is your line secure?
Fuck.
That's a joke,
Uh,
obviously. No
technically,
line
yes.
is secure. Your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, are not secure. Consciousness itself is tapped. The call is coming from inside the house.
I have some questions, Bagman.
Of course. What aspect of the situation did you want to ask about?
You stole over a disc from me. I want it back.
A weighted silence follows your words. Brief, but unmistakable.
Ah, so this is how our current reality unfolds. I was wondering when you'd call.
We don't know each other.
Oh, Miss Wilk, you must not remember. I cannot fault you for that.
A pause.
If you want to see me, head across the roofs of the housing campaign. No guests, no surprises. Salute.
The receiver clicks back into
Bagman,
place.
Bagman.
Serena, you step away from the
No. See if we can do this just before we travel, because we did start a little bit late. Just a little bit late.
Bagman.
How do you feel about songs from outer space causing people to get zeroed out?
Hmm. Well, you know, it's a new way of destroying everything, so it's got that going for it.
All right, we're moving across the roof of the housing project. Maybe it's housing project. Hey, it's Bagman.
Bagman, Bagman. Sorry.
I'm talking
This is
about
America.
ritual sacrifices, an astrological shrimp cult, a sinister
Oh,
cult
hell
of
yeah, dude.
techno-
I love shrimp
capitalistic
cults.
forces gathering right now here in our own city-state.
surrounded by cameras. The man with a bag on his head waves vigorously towards
You might
the
need to
board
shoot
next to
him just for the public good.
And now, we've captured one of reality's overfluoridated toads and brought them here to face you, live. Miss Wilk, if you please.
No way. You are not here. This is not happening.
What the fuck is going on?
This is the surprise attack you have been brilliantly lured into.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot
Turn the
him.
cameras off. We
Do
need to
not
talk.
fear and do not resist. You're an enemy combatant, but you're also under my protection.
One of your partisans stole something from me. I want it back.
Utterly ignorant of the laws of war. Sad but unsurprising. Fortunately, you've already taken up the bag. This bodes well for our interview.
What can I say? I'm a loyal viewer.
Let's not pretend this
Brandon,
is a
I've
friend.
taken up the bag.
You've come to seize the metaphysical superweapon we expropriated from you. Unfortunately, unscripted conflict makes for excellent television. And now, Miss Wilk, you're on the reality situation.
Alright, let's talk about it.
The situation is obvious. It's all fake and bullshit. What we call reality is nothing but cardboard stand-ins set up by the ones who broke the world.
I don't know, looks pretty real to me.
A shameful double lie. One that you perpetuate first on yourself, and then on everyone around you.
Where's the lie come from?
Enter the opera, the Lusians. It was a joint effort. The basic facts of the story have been well established. Year 0. Some highly credentialed necrogoblin pulls a pin loose, and the whole fabric of reality comes apart. They've been trying to put it back together ever since.
Not in agreement. Not in agreement. Not in agreement.
You
If we
know
make
the
him
law
think we're on
works
his
simply
side, it can
and
be
throws
easier
the
to
electron,
obtain that which we're here to
but you
get.
understand nothing.
Help me understand, where do we troubles begin?
He extracts a handful of pills from one of his comically oversized pockets, then stuffs them through the bottom of his bag.
If we have an option to waste this fool, I'm probably taking it.
Yes.
The overhead lights.
That is
cast a
literally what I was
scintillating
saying when
across
we
the
walked
brown
in here.
paper.
The trouble began as it often does with the signature. First, they burned our calendars. They promised it would take 7 years to restore the world to its previous state. They were wrong. Now it's the year 96, and these sentient boat shoes are changing how the clocks work. As you well know,
Uh-oh.
I want the disc.
your reality's finger puppet, a cheap fake, utterly transparent.
I work for the
Oh,
opera.
yeah, let's out that we're a spy. That's exactly what spies do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The opera, enter the weeping eye.
Hello, I'm
All
James
city
Bond. I'm a
cross-legged
spy.
I have a bag over
That's
my
what he
head, so it's
says.
fine.
jerk.
That's what he says all the time.
For now, the best we can
Hello,
do
I'm a
is find
spy.
others who see the world
You
for
know,
what it
on
is.
national television.
Come close.
Do you have any
Let the rest mock
secrets
and
that I should know
criticize.
about?
They are addicted to the illusion.
What good is a TV program with an all-encompassing foe?
For a moment, the bagged man lowers his head, seemingly lost in
Bagman.
thought. When he looks up again, his eyes take on a distant aspect.
To defeat the reality entirely would mean regression to a prehistorical consciousness, skulking around
Man
the
of
forests
bag.
and living in trees. The social sphere reduced to ritual
Cute
grooming
fairy
and a
story.
few
Got any
awkward
more,
gay
man of
scratches.
bag?
You mock what you don't understand.
Yeah,
deserve
why aren't
pity.
you wearing a bigger
Luckily
bag?
for you, in most realities, you receive plenty.
The bottle rattles like a child's toy as he shoves a handful of pills through his paper slot.
Perhaps now you begin to understand the significance of the metaphysical
Let's see,
super
where's the
weapon
murder him option?
expropriated from you.
Let's talk about my favorite subject, me, and what I'm doing here.
That depends on the reality we're in. Sometimes we come to mutually beneficial trade. In others, your reality's hateful assassin, the one who brings down this entire partisan offensive.
If this was New Vegas,
He's
I would've
talking about
just
the
hit.
choices we have access to.
If I was, if this was New Vegas, I would have reloaded a save, and I would have walked in here and just shot him in the head.
Yeah. He's talking about our choices. He's like, "Oh man, sometimes you eat while you just give we talk. Sometimes you waste me. I don't know what are we gonna do here? I don't know. I don't know what choices we're gonna make today."
I still vote that we kill
In
him.
a select few, you become my most trusted partisan. My
That's not
lieutenant
happening.
prophet.
That is
And
not
so,
happening, no
we never
sir.
meet at all. Since you have nothing to trade, I can only deduce that we won't be making
I
an
would like the
exchange.
disc back, bag.
My disc bag, man, I want it back.
We'll see about that.
Shoot him.
Seeing as the metaphysical superweapon is already in my possession, I anticipate that one, or both of us, shall
Mhm.
die.
Finally, a true professional.
There will be no professionalism here. Only opposing forces colliding in the dark, as the powers that be never intended. In any case, you are just today's attempt. If you fail, they'll just send another and another, until one of you succeeds.
There is only me. No one else is coming.
I'm not speaking of another spy. If you fail, they've always got more copies. Your data records all backed up in the mysterious satellite facility.
Now he's talking about your fucking cloud save.
Yeah, he's literally saying that if we die, we'll just reload the save and try again. His whole gimmick that he's seen through the Matrix, and knows he's in a video
That's
game.
why smoke's coming out of his eyes.
You
Okay.
in every way that matters, except that they haven't failed yet.
What do you
oh,
expect
no,
me
you're
to
talking.
do?
Think it over.
Shoot him.
Finally, you're asking the important questions. But first, let's recap the journey of this.
Just
Listen,
looking
we've
for the
seen it,
assassination option. If I see the option, I'm taking it. I promise you that.
This guy is
Super
annoying.
weapon is developed in Cicatrice Frontera by the Ministry of Mass Culture as part of their diabolical whim condition. And yet, somehow this prototype finds its way into the hands not of the weeping guy, but a high-level Amter operant. You think this is a coincidence? Which brings us here. The next time the disc appears, it's in the possession of the so-called communists of the opera. Kindly explain this coincidence.
Blow a kiss to the camera.
Yeah,
You see this, viewers? We were right to struggle so hard and so long. And now, the super weapon is in our possession. With your help, of course. Well, not yours. Another you, more thorough, who found secrets that remain obscure to you. Fortunately, my highly optimized Ascension stack means I retain certain things across every iteration of reality.
So in some versions of this game, we figure out how to reconstruct the disk, and he just knows how to do it. So because one of our save files in some distant version of this game would have known how to do it. That's it. He knows because some version of us does at some point in this branching path.
All right, let's keep going. I'd like to shoot him.
Play it, of course. We're preparing for a full-scale audiovisual assault against the sentience of my viewers.
This seems like a great
Together,
reason to shoot him
break out
immediately.
from reality once and for all.
So yeah, he wants to break the rules of the game by making all the NPCs vegetables.
This dude is literally operating on the same logic as
There's nothing to
Owlman.
fear. It's simply what
He's
remains
looking on the
when
same
mind
logic as
is
Andre Doucet
liberated
playing
entirely.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Take your would-be double, currently laying in bed on the ground floor of a photo shop, enjoying pure existence, unencumbered by fake bullshit.
He's gonna turn you into vegetables.
I don't like how much this guy knows about us.
Are you really prepared?
Well,
to
he's
face
seen our
worse
save
to be a
files.
vegetable than this?
Oh, this bitch is.
Our partisan offensive is reaching its crescendo.
I was gonna
With our
come get.
metaphysical super weapon, like your double, will
Hey,
soon
thank
achieve
you.
breakout.
This man has thousands of daily
She got sick of
killers,
waiting and just
innocent
brought the dog to me.
civilians, Children.
We're almost done, so it's all right.
A metaphysical super weapon could
Where's-
make the
okay.
difference in your assignment.
Well, let's not shoot him.
Better in your hands than his.
Modifiers
disappoints me.
+2. You have a gun.
I really listen. I think we should. Can we wait?
We
can
cannot.
there?
Our anxiety is too high.
Damn it! All right, can we like try to lower it?
You really want
And
to go through
just
all these
keep-
conversation options?
I really just want to get to the part where we kill him.
Critical failure.
He is infringing on your sovereignty. Make him answer.
You don't, but this does.
approximately the size of a large lemon, matte coloration.
Take courage. This all made sense the first time.
You will be engulfed.
Quick attack, quick attack, quick attack, quick attack, fuck. No, I don't want to talk it out. Kill him. Kill him. He's gonna keep talking nonsense. He's gotta go.
Bag on bag violence. A fortunate leap of faith has a higher odds of success.
Oh, that sucks. Alright. Shoot him in the bag is so funny, though.
Unbelievable, dog!
Do you want to reload the save?
At the critical moment, you flinch. As you hurl yourself through the air, you hear the unmistakable ping of the lever releasing. The paper bag is the last thing you'll see in this life. Through the rectangular slot, you catch the flash of teeth grinning.
Oh. What the fuck? What is going on? Oh, this is the main menu.
We died.
I gathered.
So I guess we'll do this next time.
Oh, I really wish we could shoot him in the bag. God, I wish we had the stats for that.
Yeah, so do I. We have some skill points in our pocket. We might spend it before the next time we try this.
What if you did what you did last time and just this once, just make the one stat like really high through other methods?
We'll try that. I think we're good. I think we're gonna stop for tonight, but we'll try that next week.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I need to. I really just want to see him shot.
I kind of want to also just see him get shot. Truth be told.
He is so annoying. He's like a not funny Deadpool.
Let me ask: who is more annoying, him or Holocene?
Paper bag guy, because Holocene I paid attention to and liked at certain points. Paper bag guy I just completely dislike.
But you don't get it. He sees through the Matrix. Ooh.
Yeah, and how many people like characters like that? Everyone's favorite character from the Matrix is the architect. No one falls asleep during that fucking
Unfortunately, people do like Deadpool.
Well, Deadpool's funny. I'm saying most of those kinds of characters suck.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I know everything, and it's like, great.
Well, next time we'll get that disc for sure.
Oh, I know.
Even if we have to kill Bagman to do it, and frankly, especially if you have to kill Bagman to do it.
Put the disc in the bag, Bagman.
What are your thoughts so far in the game, Andre, if you want to talk a bit about them?
I'm just glad that they're going to let you shoot somebody that needs to be shot.
+2, you have a gun.
Bag on bag violence. Including or not including bag on bag violence.
Indeed. Well, take care, everybody. See ya. Bye, Andre.
Bag on bag violence.